All right, y'all. Welcome, man. Max B, more paperwork. Poetic Flacco going in right now. Wack went in a little earlier and he's going to go in again later. Apparently, Max B said burn my paperwork after he did the plea agreement. Let's get to the content.
Flacco got the Max B paperwork. That's going to go up. When he done, we'll bring that clip. Prince will break it down. We've been having that paperwork since 5 p.m. yesterday. I read a little bit of it, put a teaser up on the Honey Show Instagram. But Max B, we got your real deal paperwork from your plea agreement. You are a rat. Any from New York, London, Maine, or wherever else you from. Stand on that, you a rat. Did your stepbrother have the intentions to go murder or use a gun during the robbery if they had weapons? Yes, he did. Did he pull the trigger and kill? Yes, he did. I thought that you said he got his plea agreement based upon misrepresentation of his attorney. Y'all remember that? I ain't forgot. Y'all don't remember that, Cap? We got content.
Real quick, here's a good idea. And I know Tony Ayo don't speak for the whole New York or the whole East Coast, but it's a pretty fair reflection on how people in that region are looking at this scenario. You know what I mean? You got your diehards, they go by the old code, but in general, the sentiment is going this way. Let's listen to what Tony Ayo thinks about the Max B situation.
What's your take on all this?
I mean, I ain't see no paperwork, so I don't know, man. I know that's the new thing to, expose so-called rats, because I'm not going to say Max be a rat, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I ain't see no paperwork. And I didn't see no paperwork, and if somebody do rat, I still want to mind my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of your business. You ain't telling on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's justifiable what you're doing because you in the streets, but I just want to stay out the way, man. That's what I suggest to a lot of YNs coming up. Stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy in prison. It's crazy in jail. And it's crazy in the streets.
All right, real quick. You seen Wack address Pistol Pete, who's known to be a quote-unquote real one for whatever that used to mean, right? He even was KAR as a subset of the terror squad, which meant kill all rats. And he had Max B on the platform, and everybody expecting him to hold Max's feet to the fire. And this is what happened.
We gonna make sure we clarify, right?
Because we know about plea allocution. We know it's a little controversy in the air, whatever. Clear that up for us, you know what I'm saying?
For the sake of the streets and for the sake of real nigga love, let's get into business. Because I took a plea after getting blowing trial to 75 years, which I didn't take the plea in the beginning.
Facts.
Because the rat nigga gonna take the state gonna make him take the plea and say, if you get a plea, but you gotta tell on your co-defendants. Y'all don't have that. There's none of that on the stand. No bigger barrel on no stand. No tape, complete police station statements. None of that. All right? So let's get that right. So after I blow trial for 75 years, get convicted, after 9 years, I get granted PCR with lawyer money. I got lawyers, by the way. Let's just talk about the facts.
Talk to me.
I got lawyers. We put a motion in for PCR against Jerusalem. Here's a greaseball. These niggas was all greaseball working on my stealing. I got back on that. When I got back after 9 years, I took the plea for 20 years. Had to do another 9. And took that plea there.
That is not gangster. That's very not gangster.
Copy on that.
So for those that don't know, that's real TV for you niggas. I'm not sitting in jail with these niggas. I'm out here getting money.
Well,
got mouths to feed.
Clarify things here. We you. You know what I'm saying? Just know that we respect you, we love you. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
I want to add to that, right? Because so what you have when an individual takes a plea is called plea allocution. And a plea allocution, what happens is the court will ask you questions to make sure that you're clear and that you're certain that you would like to take the plea that's being offered to you by the government and the judge, right? So the court, they'll state facts of the case, and you either say yes or no. by accepting the plea, you're saying that I'm guilty and I accept responsibility for the part that I played. Now, it falls into another category when you take a plea and you sign a cooperation agreement. Then that information can be used against individuals who are your co-defendants. If there's no cooperation agreement, your plea allocution cannot be used against your co-defendants. So, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit of legalese so that we have a little understanding.
Facts.
And at the end of the day, people gonna believe what they want to believe, but know the law. Know that just because the bro took a plea doesn't necessarily equate
And we know
to...
ain't no cooperation agreement,
Come
by
on,
the way, anyway.
talk to me.
What's good, y'all? We back on this Max B thing. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Now, there was some paperwork that popped up. I cannot authenticate this. I'm not going to lie. Only because of how it was written. It says, the court. All right, I have one final blank. First, I want to thank everybody. One final comment. Last time I was here, I said the court is not to be the repository of Mr. Wingate's files. Who wants it? What do you want me to do with your file, Mr. Wingate? I can't keep it. The lawyer says, sure, we can blank, which I think means destroy it. We can certainly. And Max says, allegedly, burn it. Flacco is knee deep into a video right now about this very topic. I do not know that this has been authenticated. Maybe on his video, he would be able to show that. But the thing about this is I'm not sure why it's still an issue, because nobody cares. And the code that is being held up is no longer deemed honorable. Everybody's hanging with everybody else, whether they told or not. It seems like there's a general consensus that nobody wants to go back to jail, so everything you did prior is forgiven. Do I believe in that? Not necessarily, but I don't do crime. I'm good. I'm way past those years. There's no need. I don't care about none of that. But the streets, as they're dying, still apparently do, but not as much as they used to. If you've noticed, there has been an onslaught of the nerd community, whether it be academics, whether it be Flacco, whether it be Aiden Ross, whether it be any podcaster, any blogger who does not have that particular background, clowning repeatedly any so-called gangsters, any so-called street dudes, daring them to do anything, daring them to pull up, because they know that none of them want to go back to jail. And a lot of them are in the media space where you have to be able to take it if you're going to dish it. It's a different world. And it's all recorded. You can't win. You saw with Anton and Corey. You know Corey wanted to two-piece that dude. And in a different era, off camera, different generation, that may have happened. Today, it get real litigious. Now it's just content. Your boy O'Shea Jackson probably got, and no shade, he do great work. He's probably done over 3 million views just on the Anton Corey thing alone, which is a cool 20K. So y'all do the math. So all of this stirring up, I keep saying, it's great for people's brands. It gets people paid. It's the new economy. And if you don't have content, get beef. You don't have content, do paperwork. I mean, that's just the new thing. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Nobody cares about this anymore from a street code level. You know what I mean? It's just entertainment for real. But let me know what y'all think. Like I said, till next time, it's your boy. We out.